is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. Aught shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so afore we depart. Very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow. We shall depart early in the morn, so your Majesty would do well to get a good night's rest.
Master, pray leave this place. My body, it refuses to obey me. There is a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, your Majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern. We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation, proving his own power as Arisen. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was wearing some sort of lavish necklace at the time. I imagine this artifact is the Godsway mentioned in that letter. Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true Arisen. 'Twould do much to explain the events that we have beheld afore now. Alas, unless we find some way to unmake this Godsway's power, proving your Majesty's legitimacy shall be difficult indeed. Allow me to speak to the agent we captured some days past. Perchance he knows aught of use.
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this Godsway? I suppose 'tis pointless to ponder. Let us await the results of Captain Brant's investigation.
'Tis as you say.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Pray, allow me time to search for a way forward. I shall inform your Majesty when I have prepared a plan of action. Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve the citizenry.
This isn't the way to our destination, but I presume you've a new one in mind. Lead on.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this eventually.
Something good will come up today. I just know it.
Oh, how I've longed to embrace.
My sword arm could use.
Are we to depart at this hour? I cannot see why we should choose to stumble around in the dark.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
Ready to forge on?
Well met, sir. You can crown and size on me.
What delights has there been to find in town today?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. If the information we pry from the agent is to be believed, there is a place in Batal devoted to the study of arts most queer. I believe it is worthy of investigation. Should fortune smile upon us, your Majesty may even discover some method of undoing the Godsway's hold over the pawns. Yet official dealings twixt Vermund and Batal are suspended, and 'tis no simple matter to gain passage through the latter's fortress. Fortunately for us, however, the agent was hiding this on his person. I bid you take it. 'Tis an entry permit, allowing passage through Batal's fortress. It even bears the crest of the Batali Palace. It must have been commissioned by someone with great influence. I doubt any would dare impede your passage with such an item in your possession. There is one other thing, Your Majesty. With the permit came information I found most intriguing. An oracle who once served in the Vermundian court now resides in Batal. This oracle foretold the coming of the Arisen and was banished from the kingdom when her prophecy displeased the Queen Regent. Indeed, 'twas by this same oracle's power that the agent in question came to know of Your Majesty's whereabouts. The oracle knows much of the Arisen. Should you make her acquaintance, she may be able to offer you aid during your infiltration.
Suppose I ought to run along. Over here, if you would.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
I say, we collect as much as we can carry. Here, if you please.
rotating crowd.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. I will protect you. 'Tis a foe worthy of caution. Not to say our best. Perhaps. I did not call to prowess. Perhaps you might go in and fight yourself. Splendid.
No one's coming to assail us. Mayhap we've scared them.
I never would have expected to find a cave in a place like this.
Might I recommend we venture inside before bandits find us?
to freeze our foes. The fire must be put out ere our comrade burns. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment.
Be careful of the oozes, Master! This bow will recoil from flame! You'll not live to regret this! Naught compares to the thrill of victory.
One cannot help but feel indomitable.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early gripping gets the worm, as they say.
I grant you roaring flame.
Come to think of it, some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such Arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service. Now there's a thought.
It is as broken as it seems. And I'm afraid we've no recourse but to find another way around.
Forgive me if I do not jump for joy.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
was impeccably timed, Arisen. This has no bearing on our current conversation, but might I say, the pawns in this party are women all.
And yet, no two of us are the same. We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. The Arisen has been torched! Quick! Douse the flames! It was a glorious success!
Our combined might is beyond any foe.
I sustain your
Take that! Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed. Come to think of it, I can guide you there if you wish. The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
materials, eh? I shan't deny, they have their uses.
I got him, Tom! Ice attack will only be to its advantage. We'll have to try something else.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Point of view from up here. This is how high I can scale. Up to he said. Do not waste this chance. We must press home our advance.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Very well. I must.
Focus. A moment of precision may spell out doom.
Ah, yes. Now I see.
We must rally. Panicking will only play to the enemy's advantage.
'Twas most effective.
over here.
Here we go again.
If we must. Let us finish this quickly.
Understood.
I've a thought to share myself. The pawns in this party are women all. And I've no objections. Methinks the feet felt that. Perhaps a few more for good measure.
You are in need of healing. magic. Point right there. I grant you roaring flame. This foe is fleet of foot. Unless we can hinder its attack, our attacks aren't like to find catches.
First watch, then act. 'Tis a sound strategy. Of course. Get effects upon the Arisen. Let us see what you're made of.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
This can scarce stand. A well-placed strike does be gazing skyward.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
We want to hold the high ground when well done.
Tis done. Thank you, Arisen. I'm overjoyed to have completed the task my master set for me.
Not a bad idea.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful should we encounter another speaker.
Having trouble keeping up? No matter. I shall wait for you as long as it takes. appropriate choice, Arisen. I'll gladly take the lead. Could you come over here?
So, after breaking free of the chains of slavery that once bound you to this land, you return of your own volition. This is good. I am relieved to see that you are fulfilling your charge. Now, 'twould be advantageous for you and your pawn to visit the Rockmouse's burrow in Backbatal. Methinks 'tis where you will find that which you seek. Farewell.
It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master? We're off to the tavern then. The Rockmouse's burrow, was it? Very well. I'll guide you there directly. The vanguard is yours. Lead on. Right, just follow me. Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but in the end, we never did attend the coronation. I hope never to experience the like of that sensation again.
Getting a new die right makes me happy indeed.
Good day, sir. Follow me.
Bitter glares dog our steps wherever we tread here in Batal. 'Tis clear its people hold no love for we pawns.
Let no hardship keep us from our charge. We go with the Arisen, wheresoever that journey may take us.
You there? Have you a home in Batal? If not, well, look no further. As it so happens, I've one to sell. Now, I've noticed you tend to travel with pawns. Bold choice here in Batal, where they're ill-loved. So I thought you might prefer a home of your own to stay at, rather than a crowded inn. Well, what say you? A wise decision, sir. Do be sure to read over the deed. Here you are, dear.
shan't hear me complain about an early repose. Tis a relief to be home. Let us just say that not all Arisen are quite like you, Master. Should we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
What business have you here? Does that make you the Arisen? Be at ease. I bear you no ill will. My name is Manella, and I have the honor of serving as a go-between twixt Her Majesty and the Guard. Come, let me buy you a drink. We've much to discuss, and I don't fancy standing round all the while. Shall we make for the tavern?
Follow me. Good. We're here.
The people of Batal view pawns with great prejudice. They're even forbidden from setting foot in the capital. Her Majesty, Empress Nadinia, has long been troubled by this custom, but a practice so ancient isn't easily overturned. Many are unhappy about the existence of this tavern, even though it lies outside the capital, simply because it was established as a place for pawns to gather. I know not what manner of person you are, but if you would aid me in my efforts to make the people of Batal more accepting of pawns, I would be glad to offer you a residence permit. 'Tis a bargain more than fair, for those who hold such permits may remain in Back Batal without having their activities questioned. What say you? Glad I am to hear it. Take this then. Simply show it to one of the sentries and you'll be granted entry to the capital. Oh, and if you encounter any troubled Batali along the way, I bid you assist them. They are harsh in their persecution of the pawns, but were they to be aided by the targets of their ire, mayhap a few stubborn hearts would soften. A simple plan, I know, but 'tis the only one available, or so it seems to me. I bid you good fortune, Sir Arisen.
A moment long awaited. I knew 'twas only a matter of time before your skills reached a new height.
They do say good things come to those who wait.
All knowledge of this, God's way, stems from the forbidden magic research laboratory, which can be found here in Batal. However, you would do well to first travel to the Alta Batal coast and seek a man named Ambrosius. For as a researcher of this laboratory, he will doubtless be able to answer many of your questions.
Well met, sir.
Boy, what's your problem? Walking about with pawns in tow, I mislike that. You from Vermont? Bet you're as prejudiced as the rest of your lot. Well, got something you want to say, eh? Save it. You're not welcome here. Suppose you didn't know, but we don't allow Vermundian scum in this tavern. But I've got a heart of gold, me. I'll give you a chance to redeem yourself. All you've got to do is prove your mettle against these sods, alone. That is. If you're bested, then we'll take all you've got. It's only fair, ain't it? Put your back into it!
Well now, quite the brawl we're having here. But I must say, these odds are rather craven. Did you leave your honor at the door?
And who are you supposed to be? You a friend of this one?
Nay, I'm a sellsword. Coin is my only ally. 'Tis not my conscience that called me here. No. I simply cannot stomach acts of cowardice. Is there even one among you with the grit for a proper duel, one-on-one?
What'd be in it for us, eh?
The fact that I'd refrain from breaking your jaw. That's not quite the reaction I was hoping for. Mayhap you know not my face. How about my name then? Ragnar.
Ragnar? You're him. From the Scarlet Rains and the battle for Jeremiah? Well, 'tis clear you're a man best not crossed. But I trust you'll have no complaints so long as there's only one of us. Aye? Oi, bring it out!
Where's that reprobate gotten off to? We'll see if you can escape me a second time.
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
I don't believe it. You're a bloody menace, you are. Come on, you lot. We're leaving.
Fine work, that was. Pray, save your thanks. I've no need of it. After all, judging by the skill with which you won that duel just now, I dare say you'd have bested those louts even if I hadn't intervened. I suppose that coward knew he was no match for you in a fair fight, so he had that beast take the beating for him. At any rate, 'tis safe to say you've piqued my interest. I hope our paths cross again someday. Of course, I can't promise I'll be as amicable then. As a sellsword, 'tis my policy to let my employer decide friend from foe. I'm sure you understand. Till next time.
Sir Ragnar is no ordinary man, that much is certain. I'm not sure what to tell you.